everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Cynthia Eleowa, and on today's video we're going to be continuing from the subject we discussed last week, which is marital relationship, the things you need to do and the things you need to know in order to get the best out of your marriage. Last week we did establish the fact that love is not a prerequisite for marriage, but on today's video we're going to be looking into sex as a weapon in marriage. But before we proceed, let us take a look at the simple meaning of sex in a marriage. Now, in a marriage, sex is a gift from God to a man and a woman for the purpose of unification, emotional intimacy, pleasure, and procreation. Moving forward, let us start by finding out what sex as a weapon in a marriage actually means. Sex as a weapon in a marriage simply means withholding sex from your partner with the intention of getting them to give or do what you want. This simply means emotional blackmail. Now let's see how women use sex as a weapon in a marriage. In most marriages today, one partner desires more sex than the other, and it's widely known that men want more sex than the women. Now the one that wants the least sex seems to be in control, thereby using sex as a weapon to manipulate the other. Manipulation in this context means coercing, compelling, and intentionally forcing your partner to do what you want in order for them to get what they want. For instance, a woman might say, buy me this or buy me that and I'll reward you with sex. Or a woman might have an idea or an ambition which she so much wants to accomplish, but she knows very well that the husband will not approve of that ambition or idea. So she withholds sex from the man, using it as a strategy to compel him into approving her ideas or ambitions. This is very common in marriages today, women using sex as a weapon over their partners. It might be very harmless, or it might seem very harmless at the beginning, or most times very successful. But the truth is, this type of bargaining can be very destructive in marriages, where couples start seeing sex as a currency, a commodity, or a weapon. As married couples, sex is like affection, something that should never be bought or sold. Because if it's sold and the man is unable to pay, what then happens? This leads to a darker side of manipulation, which is punishment. Punishing the man for what is supposed to be rightly given to him. Now, to sexually punish someone is to deliberately deny them sex with the intention of hurting and retaliating for not getting what you want. This comes from pure selfishness and is a way to get power. It's very torturous. Women know this and yet they do it anyways. The truth is, women desire sex, but men need it more. Let's take a look at this from a different angle. If a wife deliberately denies the husband sex and the husband's marital vow is limiting him from seeking it elsewhere, this simply means that the wife is inflicting cruel and unusual punishment for services not rendered. There are several ways a woman can sexually punish a man. One obvious way is to constantly say, no, I'm not in the mood. Another less obvious way is to irritate and nag until the man's passion and desire for sex fades. Another way is to try not to be sexy at all. That is to dress anyhow, making zero effort of being sexy. So when you start treating a man like a child or a handyman and stop treating him like a lover and husband that he is, his passion for you starts fading. This may seem a bit shallow, but the truth is, men are visual creatures. They are moved by what they see. They are attracted by what they see, unlike women that are moved by what they feel. Now let's look at how men use sex as a weapon in marriage. Men want more sex than women, but their tactics are different. They seek to be rewarded with sex, so they find ways in which to buy it. This is also manipulation. coercing someone into doing something you want them to do. In a marriage, a man can choose to buy a woman what he knows she likes, or take her to places he knows she likes with the intention of getting sex from her. Again, this is very common in marriages, using sex as a weapon. Manipulation with reward is less insidious, but then again, we are looking at using sex as a currency and buying and selling of affection. What then happens if the woman cannot pay? When a woman's reason for not wanting sex is biological, this is not deliberate and should not be seen as such. A loving and caring husband should be aware of these realities and not punish his wife for things that are beyond her control by withholding tenderness and attention, which is a primary need. Sometimes emotions can get in the way of a woman not wanting to have sex with the husband. This is also not intentional, but the man should also be aware of this in order not to punish the wife unjustly. Because pressuring a wife to have sex with her when she isn't consensual is as damaging as a wife withholding sex from the man. So guys, from what we've been able to discuss today, you will see that using sex as a weapon in a marriage is very destructive. It is not the best way to go about a marriage. Sex is a given gift from God to us, married men and women. It is meant to be enjoyed. It is meant to be pleasured and not to be used as a weapon of warfare. Even if there is a reason for you not to want to have sex with your partner, you should make your partner understand and make sure that he agrees to this. That way, you will not be causing troubles or making unnecessary problems that you cannot handle. Because the truth is, sex is a right in a marriage. You both have the right to have sex. No one has the right to say, no, today I'm not in the mood, therefore I'm not going to give my husband sex, or if he doesn't give me this, I won't give him sex. No. He has the right to your body, the same way you have the right to his body. So guys, this brings us to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions or anything you want to say, please leave it on the comment section below and I will respond as quickly as possible. Thank you so much once again for watching, and see you on my next video. Bye.